Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. So today, let's take a look at the 2026 BMW M850i. This model is finished off in a skyscraper gray metallic with options. MSRP is just over $112,000. We have a very nicely spec'd coupe here that has a lot to offer, and we'll start off underneath the hood, where this is powered by the 4.4 liter twin turbo V8. This is paired to the 8-speed automatic, and it pumps out 523 horsepower, 553 pound-feet of torque. It is all-wheel drive. It'll do 0 to 60 in 3.6 seconds, and with the M Drivers package, which this model has, top speed is increased to 190 miles an hour. Now, as we work our way to the exterior styling, you'll notice up front, there's matte black for the entire kidney grille, where there's a forward-facing camera, plenty of cutouts with some gloss black trim accents. There's also a sensor in the lower section for the distance pacing, parking sensors too, and then a lot more cutouts in the lower section to provide additional cooling. Now there's also LEDs for all of the lighting, and then with the long hood design for this model, there's some very crisp points coming down both sides just to blend it in very nicely. Now this model also has a set of 20-inch wheels with a two-tone design. There's the black M Sport brakes, a gloss black trim accent just behind that. It's also on the power folding side mirrors, which have a camera and a turn signal. It's on all of the window trim. This does not have a sunroof. You'll see here why once we enter the interior, and then really nice crisp lines flowing down the side. Now in back, there's a very small gloss black trunk mounted spoiler. There's a backup camera, all the parking sensors, and then the dual exhaust down below, which we can remote start. And then you can also use it to shut it off as well. And you'll notice there's a nice gray trim accent for the rear bumper. Now you can also use the button on the key fob or the control underneath to gain access to the trunk space, where this has a pretty good amount of space for a coupe. You have a net on one side, battery access on the other. You can fold down the back seats. There is no storage under the floor. So you have a good bit of space here to make this a practical coupe. And then two buttons up top to either close it or to lock it, as you just heard. And then just grab either door handle to unlock it, where this has a really nice two-tone interior. You'll notice a lot of brushed aluminum accents, Harman Kardon for the audio, memory seating adjustments, trunk release, and some storage. And then M850i is an illumination on the door sill, and this has a very nice set of two-tone seats. Now they are automatic with two manual adjustments, the leg support and this strap to release the backrest. Once you do that, the seat will move forwards automatically, getting out of the way there. Now you're not buying this for a full four-seater. I really wouldn't want to ride back here at 5'10", but you could use this for extra storage, maybe kids, maybe fit a small car seat back here. This also has Alcantara as an option for the headliner, which is nice. But as I released that seat earlier, we can pull on this now just to show you how much space you would have if you folded those seats down. So it just gives you a little bit more interior space for this coupe. So let's start this up, where this has a solid leather steering wheel. There's paddle shifters, cruise control settings. It's a heated steering wheel. Doesn't have a flat bottom design to it though. And then you have volume tuning, Bluetooth, and voice commands. Now for the gauge cluster, you can use this button on the turn signal stalk to go through some information on the right side. The rest of this gauge cluster is going to be fixed. So at least you have a little bit of information that you can scroll through as needed. And it does have a head-up display, so you can monitor that information. Now there's headlight adjustments, one air vent, leather for the dash, and then with the infotainment system, you can go through your home screen where there's all of these widgets, and then you have shortcuts on this left side, so you can quickly get through all of this. Now if you go under car, you can better go through this information using the controls down below, where you have a lot more that you can get into to really set this up to your liking. So you can easily go through all of this. You can get into Apple CarPlay and Android Auto and some other installed apps depending on what you would like. There's also some safety tech information that you can go into and configure as needed. You have air vents on both sides, an LCD screen for your climates, so you can see your fan speed, temperature, where you'd like the air to go. There's a few other controls on the left and the right of that, and this even gets heated and ventilated seats, which is nice to see. You have volume, presets, and tuning. There's also wireless charging with cup holders and auxiliaries. You have the shortcuts to further go through that information if needed. And then this is how you put the vehicle into reverse. So you can bring up that 360 camera system with backup assistance, and you have pretty much all of the visibility that you could possibly need. including a full forward-facing angle as well. And then you have drive. You can shift using the shifter or the paddles, and park is on the back side. Now there's traction control, parking sensors, engine start stop, and then a few different driving modes, so you can go through these as needed. There's auto hold, the parking brake, you get a few auxiliaries, and the armrest, along with the locking glove box, and then garage door buttons up top, along with dome lights. And then here's a look at visibility. You have some pretty long cargo windows back there, so it makes the pillars a little bit smaller, making it easier to see. And we're still in Sport Plus second gear. Here we go. And just a mild acceleration, and you can hear the exhaust too. Definitely a fun vehicle to drive. So this is what it's like to be behind the wheel for the M850i. And we have a really nice place to be. This also has an electronic steering wheel for the height and the adjustments that you can make for it. So that is a nice luxury feature to have. Visibility also seems to be pretty good with the amount of glass that you do get with this model. And again, this would make for a great daily driver. Super comfortable, well-refined feeling, lots of great materials. And if you want something just a little bit more laid back, you still want that performance, you get the luxury features like the rear wheel steering too. It's just some features like that that aren't available on some of the other models. This is a really cool coupe to go with. And we do have the other driving modes as well, so if you want to shut that exhaust off, put it into comfort mode, the throttle response is going to ease up a little bit, and you can just be a little bit more comfortable with a quieter vehicle. But it is nice that you have the options to do that. Even Eco Pro, maybe you're out on the highway, you just want to save a little bit on your MPG, you have the option to do that. And then as we test its maneuverability, hopefully we can do this in one straight turn rather than doing a 3-point turn. So here we go. It's a long vehicle, so the rear wheel steering is definitely a benefit. And that is going to wrap it up for the 2026 BMW M850i. We'll see if this continues on for the next model year. Maybe there'll be some changes. It hasn't really changed too much in the last few years, so maybe it's due for an upgrade. We will have to wait and see. But huge shout out again to Hendrick BMW Northlake for providing this for me today. Take a look at their website, give this video a huge thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and consider smashing that subscribe button so you can stay up to date with our daily uploads. I will see you all in the next video.